It's pretty phenomenal. It's pretty special, definitely. I should
I mean,
start keeping Kleenex at my table, I think, actually, because I need it too.
like I was mentioning in the beginning, there really is something special about you, Lisa, because of this connection that you have with your fans. It's like you put a lot of effort into it. Your presence on social media, you go to all of these conventions, and I'm sure that you've had many interactions with these legions of our Nightmare on Elm Street fans. Is there any particular encounter that you've had with a particular fan that, or with in general,
I
that
Yeah, no, and I've had several, and to me, the fact that Alice Johnson, like, despite her, I mean, that arc that she had to take to fight Freddy Krueger, right, in the one film, and then what she does in five, too, Nightmare Five. So, but the impact of Alice Johnson was so overwhelming to me. I mean, I'm doing my work and I'm doing it, and then to get the response back of about men and women have shared with me how Alice Johnson gave them inspiration and got them through a really hard time because they too had an alcoholic father, or their mother passed away, or their brother got cancer, or that to them, what they pulled from the work I did is just just way over Mount Everest as far as that impact. And I think too, it's like one of the beauties of being an actor. I mean, we've all seen films that changed our lives, perhaps, right? And to have, right there, someone sharing me their story about how Alice Johnson changed their life. So, and people have come to my table, and they're shaking and they're crying and sobbing, and I start shaking and crying and give them a hug, and it's like, I've been there. We've all been there at a time when we're terrified in our real life.
yeah.
So to embrace that is just, now I'm gonna cry, okay,
Oh, no.
is really so touching and amazing, the impact that a character that you can play resonates with humanity. It's pretty phenomenal. It's pretty special, definitely.
I
I should
mean,
start keeping Kleenex at my table, I think, actually, because I need it too.
yeah. Horror fans are very much into like their mementos in their toys and all their stuff. Have you received anything from fans that, like a unique message maybe, or a piece of art or something like that?
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe the talent, first of all, in all the world. And that, I mean, a knitted pillow with the red and green, and the knitted Freddy doll, and art. Like, you can't believe you all are so talented. I can hardly draw a stick figure. So I have amazing. In fact, my powder room is all gifts, and every wall is covered. And I so appreciate them. I adore them. Alice Barbie dolls, with meticulously made the jacket and the jeans and the shoe. I mean, it's just like, oh my gosh. So you all, I so appreciate gifts and what your heart and wanting to share it with me and think of me, or think of Alice,
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
it. So oh yeah, absolutely love it.
Lots of stuff. I'm sure that you're pulling those Barbie dolls out right now, and they kind of look a little bit relevant, right?
I think they might become popular, but they just made like an individual one for me, and like getting to about action figures. Why are there so in all the franchise? Why is it all the bad guy, and why is it that all men
Yeah.
that get the action figure made? Hello, hello. I think Heather has one. I don't have any, and I think Brooke Thies, who turned into the cockroach in Nightmare 4,
Yeah.
she has one. why haven't they done an Alice Johnson one? And I've been given the contact information. I just haven't followed up yet, but it's like, guys, come on. I collect mini Legos. So I've got like Freddie and different Alice ones and all different characters from, that. But yeah, we need an action figure for Alice, right?
Absolutely. We should speak to Todd McFarlane or something and tell him to bring out a special edition. Alice Johnson for sure.
Yes. And it's so perfect. You can have Alice in her warrior gear, and in the little boxes, when you get the thing, it can be her brothers, the band with the Japanese thing, little mini nunchucks. Hello.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many cute little things you could like. It would be such an amazing set if I do say so myself.
I agree with you, Todd McFarlane, if you're watching. Alice Johnson.
I hope so.
Okay, definitely. Well,
and fans are always looking for something new.
I was speaking to the makeup artist behind Sleepaway Camp.
Felissa Rose is a dear friend of mine.
Oh, really? Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
She's another amazing actress that I'd love to interview one day. But Ed French was telling me.
What do you think it is that the horror fan will see in a movie like Sleepaway Camp that the mainstream completely misses?
I don't know.
That he goes to these conventions and then parents would come up to him with their babies and they'd have like these little baby outfits with slasher, Sleepaway Camp and blood rage, blood splatters all over their baby's clothing, and you'd go, that's a little bit, so horror fans are unique for sure.
They are, and honestly, there's now generations, because we're at 35 years with Nightmare 4, and no, it's generations. There's grandma, and then the mom, and then the husband, and then their kids, and the grandchild, and like families do bond over horror. I mean, I've talked to so many, like Halloween month, every night they're watching a horror film for every day of the month, and it's a bonding thing. I'm a horror fan too, so I'm right there with them.
Okay, I actually wanted to ask you a little bit about Lisa Wilcox and the horror fan thing, but we're going to get to that right at the end.